green here as well, so we fought helicopters. I'm not going through the list because they all look the same to me, but fought helicopters all around the UK and Europe on exercises too. We did close air support as well for JFAXI. There was a bolt-on to 100 Squadron where JFAXI worked, and they were the schoolhouse for training up for JTAX as well. We did pretty much everything that was going, as you can see. All single pilot, flying when we buttoned up the back seats. And it was incredible. So that's what we did on the tunnel. We'll have a weapons roll as well. We're bolting some small bombs and some missiles. And what it was like to fly? Well, it flew exactly as it was designed, which was, you could feel the history of it, which was a small team that were absolutely expert at designing and building aircraft. So just to follow on from what you said, when it was built, it was actually in the late 60s. Hawk Sydney did it as a pet project, just a small group of really just brilliant people who cut their teeth on all the aircraft that they built in the Second World War and the early jet age. And you could really feel that when you flew it. So what do I mean by that? Well, the Hawk's been modified a lot. They have bigger engines, they have remover flaps, they have all these gizmos that on paper make it sound like it should fly better, but nothing flew as good as a Hawk T1. The engine, the Rolls-Royce engine perfectly matched the airframe, the airframe perfectly matched the wings, and it was a beast. This aircraft will have about 9,000 hours. We can check in the book, but when I flew, they were about 9,000. Put that into context, certainly correct me, but I think the F3 was originally designed just to have 2,000, maybe 2,500 hours. It did a full upgrade to get it above that, and when we were flying it above 4,000 hours, we were restricted from G to about 4G. This was 9G capable, it's been overstressed 108 times, I checked. And once in a friend of mine, let's say, called 11G, and all the engineers did to get it back serviceable was to check the battery hadn't moved in the battery tray and cleared it to flight within hours. This thing was built by experts, let me assure you. Good.